I'm a small business owner and I'm working on my biggest embroidery collection yet, embroidering all 50 US states. I'm doing each step myself, from digitizing to making the final product. So far, I've made 5 state crewnecks: California, Texas, Utah, Washington, and Oregon. And now it's time to work on state number 6. In the last video, I took you through designing and embroidering the Oregon State crewneck, and today I will be starting on Arizona. And the first step, as always, is taking a look at the design and starting to map the process. So, day 1, let's get as far as we can. I've taken some time to map through my design, outlining which objects I'm going to digitize first and the layering of all of that. So I'm going to take a look at some of the colors to start putting this design together, identifying the greens that I'm going to be looking at. So let's take a look at some colors, yeah? To bring this design to life, I will start by selecting 2 shades of green for the cacti, a lighter and a darker shade to add some detail and shadows. Then I'll be looking for a terracotta shade for the canyon in the distance, and a couple colors to blend a smoggy looking sky, likely a very pale yellow and white. Lastly, for the desert ground, I'll be looking for a khaki or golden yellow color that pairs well with all of these other colors. Having a little bit of a hard time determining the shading of the sky, because I feel like the yellow, it's called corn silk yellow, is going to be too exposed or too blown out if I use it with the kind of the white that I did with the the sky on Oregon. I used a very light gray and a very pale white to mix together to kind of create that gloomy effect. I'm trying to do something similar with the Arizona sky, using kind of 2 brighter shades, like a pale yellow and a white. So I guess the only thing I can really do is just make a choice, make a decision, embroider it out, and then I can always swap out the colors. Choosing the right colors really does bring a design together, or brings it to life, and it can make or break the design. So I always take such a long time deciding on colors because there's so many options, and yeah, when you have all of those colors in front of you, it's definitely helpful to put them together, but it's like so much to choose from. So I need to make a choice and move on. Okay, really quickly, if you're enjoying this creative process and want to follow along as I try to design and embroider a crew neck for all 50 US states, then make sure you're subscribed so you can follow along in this creative journey. Okay, let's get to digitizing now. Okay, so I am in Hatch Embroidery now, and I'm going to start a new file and get the embroidery thread, all the colors loaded into my design so I can start seeing what these colors are looking like together. So let's get started. All right, all of my colors are loaded into the file and ready to go, so it's time to start digitizing. I'm a beginner in digitizing, and that's why it can take me several weeks to complete a design for this collection. Over the last year, I've spent my free time taking courses to learn about digitizing theory, and there have been many ups and downs along this journey. It's a skill that doesn't come easy to me for many reasons, and it's a skill that I want to have so I can continue making our apparel each step of the way from beginning to end. It just makes these crewnecks that much more valuable for me. I know I've come a long way already, and I look forward to the skills I have yet to learn. For now, I'm gonna pause here, have some dinner, and then come back later this evening. So, see you then. Okay, back from my dinner break, and I'm gonna take the rest of the evening today to continue digitizing. I was able to get the ground, the desert ground, and the sky, the first layers of the design into the files. So I'm gonna continue to work through the objects as I had mapped out and then call it a day. And today is Sunday, so it's likely that the next time I pick up the digitizing process or where I'm at won't be until the following weekend. So if I can get to a good stopping point, that will set me up to pick up where I left off next weekend. So let's get to work. Okay, after a couple hours of digitizing for Arizona, I completed the center icon, which I don't know how I'm feeling about that. It seems like I completed it a little bit too quickly, almost like, wait, did I do something wrong? But it could also, if I think more positively, mean no, it's my digitizing skills have improved significantly since the last design, and I've taken a lot of learning, right? I've walked away from the organ design, learning a lot of new tips and skills that I was able to implement into the Arizona design. And so it just means I'm ready to start embroidering it, getting it going on the machine. So it's not until I do that will I know, like, yes, I did skip a step, or no, actually your skills are just getting better, and being happy about that. So I'm done, like I said, with the center icon of the Arizona design. So I'm going to get the embroidery machine going and get it running. On day one. I can't believe it, but I'm here. So I'm going to embrace it. I'm gonna run it and hopefully get to see that there's no errors. Well, that's a lot to ask for, but yeah, I'm just gonna embrace it and go from there. So let's get that going. From the last design and the thread on my machine, I already have one of the 6 colors that I'll be using for Arizona. So I'm going to turn on the machine, rethread some of these new colors, get my fabric and stabilizer all hooped, and run the machine. All right. Got my spare fabric. Ready to go. It's seeming a little too small. Okay, I'm really impressed by how the first trial turned out for the state of Arizona. I know exactly the changes that I need to make, and so that means that I really might be able to finish this design, this crew neck for Arizona, in like half the time that it took me to complete Oregon. So let's take a look at the first trial. Check it out. I'm so happy with the textured look on the cacti and how well the colors work together. These earthy colors really give the design a boho style feel. I wasn't completely sold on the color choice for the sky, but now that I see it embroidered out as a full design, I can say I made a good choice. Of course, the thing I need to fix is the size of the design. I aim for a 3-inch centerpiece, and this was something I overlooked before transferring the design to my machine. That should be an easy fix. However, I also want to adjust the positioning of the shadows a little bit, and I hope that doesn't get too finicky. I want to avoid adding unnecessary jump cuts, and that's the only thing I'm worried about with this adjustment. Wish me luck. Okay, it's day 2. I did spend some time making adjustments to the shadowing of the cactus in the design. That did take me a little bit longer than I thought, simply because everything was mapped out so well, and making changes to the stitches and the angles was very difficult to avoid any jump cuts, so that did take me quite a bit of time, but I think it's done. And I resized the icon. I made it bigger so that it was closer to that 3-inch diameter, which is what I'm shooting for. I'm going to might as well start adding the text, the Arizona Grand Canyon State, around it, and run it on the embroidery machine on stabilizer and test fabric. And based on that, I can jump to a crew neck, which I've decided on the 2 colors for this design. I was so close to having a perfect design. There was just one issue, but first, the sizing is now correct at 3 inches and the shadows are fixed. Fixing the shadows took way too long, but I learned how to reposition stitch points properly without adding jump cuts, which will save me a ton of time in the future. Now the issue is with the first cactus on the left. Somehow, I don't know how, the angle of the fill stitch went from 90 to 0 degrees, and that makes a big difference in the final look of the object. I'll change the stitch direction back to 90, and that should complete the digitizing phase of this design. So now I can move on to the crewnecks and start envisioning the design on a dark and a light color. I think the sand and dark green crewnecks will be a good choice for this design. It's time to embroider on the crewnecks. Let's get started. state number 6 is complete. Arizona, the Grand Canyon state, on the sand and the dark green crewnecks. They look pretty incredible. And with that, it's now time to move on to the 7th state of the collection, and that is the state of Massachusetts. So let's get started with that.